Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Through the Bible with Jaminman. This morning's lesson is going to be extremely short. Chapter 11, talking about the Tower of Babel, verses 1 through 9. Now the whole earth had one language and one speech, and it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Then they said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and make them thoroughly." They had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower whose top is in the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves. Let us be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, "Indeed, the people are one, and they all have one language. And this is what they begin to do. Now nothing that they purpose to do will be withheld from them. Come, let us go down and there confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech." So the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city. Therefore its name is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth. And from there the Lord scattered them abroad over the face of all the earth. I don't have much time because my phone is low on space. But verses 3 and 4, it says, "The Tower of Babel was most likely a ziggurat, which is a common structure in Babylonia at this time, most often built as temples. Ziggurats looked like pyramids with steps or ramps leading up the sides. Ziggurats stood as high as 300 feet and were often just as wide. Thus they were the focal point of the city. The people in this story built their tower as a monument to their own greatness, something for the whole world to see." And then also in verse 4, "The Tower of Babel was a great human achievement, a wonder of the world, but it was a monument to the people themselves rather than to God." We may build monuments to ourselves, expensive clothes, big houses, fancy car, important jobs, to call attention to our achievements. These may not be wrong in themselves, but when we use them to give us identity and self-worth, they take God's place in our lives. We are free to develop in many areas, but we are not free to think. We have replaced God. What towers have you built in your life? I skipped chapter 10 because it was about the genealogy, and the names were very difficult to pronounce, and so I don't think you'd want me to sit there trying to pronounce them. And so that's why I skipped chapter 10. The next chapter we're going to read will be chapter 12, and then from there we'll go on. But my phone is running low on space, so I do ask for your forgiveness. Let's get a word of prayer in before my phone runs out of space, hopefully. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time that we're able to spend together in your word, and as short as it was,